this Malami is up to something. He just want to defend and just bring up some charges against this man. He doesn't want to back down, and he's deceiving Buhari, misleading the federal government. Where the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami has stated the reasons why the federal government is unwilling to release Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. In an exclusive interview with Vanguard, Malami revealed that the federal government was here to release Kanu for the following reasons, which he explained. In his words, he said, "Let me talk first about the rule of law. This is someone that has been granted bail on account of charges that have been preferred against him at the court. A case of a fugitive is established against the background of someone jumping bail to the international community. Two arising from national security. This is someone that is charged with treason, incitement and destruction of civil authority, murder and assassination of others on account of his incitement. That boils down to issues of national security and criminality. 3. On account of international diplomacy, this is someone that has used the international community or a foreign country to launch an attack against a nation, against its nation for that matter. So all this naturally come into play to determine what to do. So if you have through judicial process established multiple cases of treason, homicide, and bail jumping, among others, the fact that you have indeed succeeded in one case as against multiple others that are pending goes to establish the fact that the case cannot be the only basis and criteria for determining whether you are entitled to be released or not. I told you that the greatest offender in this country, as far as Buhari, Malami, and the Northerners are concerned, is Nnamdi Kanu is the greatest offender. You see what this man is trying to tell us, that this person that has done all this is all this is that this man is even talking about. Did he not include them in all those charges, all this 5 count charge or 7 or 15 or whatever? So did all these things not presented before the justice? That is the questions. All these things that this man is saying, because they are not new. As far as I'm concerned, they are not new. These are the things that you have taken before, or you brought before the court, and the court is saying no, that is not what you are the way you are putting it is not the way it is in reality. You are talking about somebody jumping. They have trashed that, not just the lawyer, it is the court of competent jurisdiction has said no, all the way you are explaining it is not the way it is. I don't understand what Malami wants to, honestly, because all these things that is yarning now, they are not even new from what he has been saying right from time. And all these cases, all these allegations were presented before the court, and yet they discharge this man, and you are still saying the same thing. Malami is being personal and sentimental, but remember, you will leave that office one day. How? Oh, are you asking how because you don't even know what legal process is, or you are asking how because you hate Nnamdi Kanu? Which one is it? How? I don't understand. Malami is an illiterate. When it comes to law, what he knows better is Islamic law. Malami is the worst that can happen to Nigeria as it affects judicial law. In other words, you are now the complainant, the lawyer and the judge, and so you won't even obey court order, a commoner that is opportune to be in power. It was APC, your government, that produced Nnamdi Kanu and IPOP. We don't even know how, or don't even know him before. Let me stop here because physical may not understand what I am saying. But you people are bringing Boko Haram and ISWAP, and nobody find any of you guilty. Why blackmailing? You brought bandits to the country, killing innocent people day and night, spending Nigeria money for ransom. I know that God will not be sentimental to treat you people's case in the day of judgment. So what's about Gumi besides Nnamdi Kanu has not even done anything wrong? Supporting Nigeria makes a man look so stupid than an animal. Malami fails to understand that Nigeria government is full of nepotism and discrepancies. Nigeria is corrupt and a lawless country. Nigeria can never be innocent again. You insist on retaining Nnamdi Kanu at DSS office, not even in prison, because he exposed you foreigners infringing injuries to Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu let the whole world know that Aso Rock is occupied by imposture you call Buhari. Okay, well, so Malami is above the judicial abi or judiciary abi. This man is himself acts like a terrorist. Court ask you release someone. Only a Malami and the Kabas refuse. Imagine if APC wins next year election. The suffering of the masses will be more than this. See Malami and APC how they trample and ridicule our judiciary system. Please everyone hold your PVC and let us vote out dictatorship governments. No matter how long this Fulani pigs delay his release, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will for sure be released and Biafra will come to pass. An irresponsible administration that converted a former inconsequential into a consequential and Nigeria judicial system drastically suffered for it. May the APC never happen to Nigeria again. You will be put to shame. Already, it's already should be shame already now. Can you imagine what this man is spewing? Can you imagine what is vomiting? You will be put to shame, that is for sure. It is no longer a hidden fact that Malami, El-Rufai and others imported foreign nationals in 2015 that helped rig the election for their principal. The election has come and gone, refusing to settle them has left the country suffocating under insecurity. They should be arrested and tried for high treason. When you're talking about terrorism, we know those who are involved in that, but they will not mention them. The only thing you will just hear that they are repented and they've been pardoned. Malami fails to understand that Nigeria government is full of nepotism. The worst AGF in history of Nigeria. There is an agenda, so there's no doubt about it. Me, I believe that there's an agenda. That is why they are so adamant on keeping this man. Do you know the people that I'm even sorry for, that I'm even happy about? Those who are still supporting this APC. And somebody is saying that he's going to continue with this lawlessness. He's going to if he wins. But the prayer is that the person will not win. Anybody that wants to continue, that is going to look like his administration, his presidency is going to look like what Buhari we are experiencing under Buhari, will not get there by the power and authority in the name of Jesus. Anybody whose administration is going to look like what we are experiencing now will not get there. That's it. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let us have your take.